Okay, so we have created a very simple tool, but we haven't been using it so far. Just function calling, that's all. We are not attaching this tool to an LLM. Let's go ahead and do exactly that. Let's create an agent and let's attach this tool to that agent. Let me take the same code that we previously used. I'll paste it here. I'll call it weather agent, or let's say travel agent. You are a traveling AI assistant based on your knowledge and use the tools provided. I'm not going to say which tools am I providing or anything. I'll simply attach the tools to the agent like this. Tools equal to this one, get weather. That's all you need to create an agent with a tool. Now let's try to call this agent. To call it, I'll use the same piece of code again. Empty messages. I'll take the custom agent. I'll pass it here. My questions will be sent here. My messages will be updated. Okay, let's call it with this. This is not necessary. Function code is also here. Okay. Let me run one by one. Hi. Hello, how can I assist you today? Tell me about yourself. I'm your AI traveling assistant here to help you with trip planning, etc. etc. What do you think about Paris? Paris is one of the most iconic places, etc. etc. It gave me all of this content about Paris. Now I'll ask, what is the weather there today? Today in Paris, the weather is 25, humidity 70, wind speed 8 kilometers per hour. All of these are directly from the tool calling, because if you remember, this is what I'm passing: temperature 25, description light strain, humidity 7, wind speed 8. Okay. Let's ask it one more question again. Are you sure? Check it twice back to back. I double check the weather for Paris and both checks show the same result. So I'm sure. Okay, now let's take a look at how our messages is currently looking like. Where is that code? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, this one. I'll copy it. Let's try to take a look at messages and how it looks like. What is the weather date today? Which is my question. And you can see ID type is function call. Name of the function is get weather. And the arguments are one argument, which is city name, whose value is Paris. This is the function calling. This is the function output. Function call output, city Paris, temperature 25, description, humidity, wind speed. This is the exact same thing that our function is returning. Now, role is assistant, text is this one: today in Paris, the weather is blah, blah, blah. Then I asked it, are you sure? Check it twice and see what happened. There are two function callings here. First function call, second function call, city name Paris, city name Paris. For both of them, the output is here. This is the first one output, this is the second one output. You can see call ID is unique for both of them. cities, Paris, temperature, etc. These are all exactly the same. And finally, we have the assistant response. So this is how we are able to capture the entire memory into one single list. So all the previous conversations will always be recorded. Now, whenever I'm asking it about any particular thing from the tool output, it can answer it directly also. To show you a demo, I'll take this. Whatever it previously gave me, I'll ask it. I'll ask a simple follow up again. Tell me what's the wind speed again? The wind speed in Paris today is 8 kilometers per hour. If you need other details, feel free to ask. If you see here, this was my question. This was the answer. Even though it is using the output from the tool, it didn't have to call the tool again because it already knows that information. That information is already present. Uh, in the previous tool callings, it can see what output it received previously. And based on that, it can answer the current question also. So in this way, memory is extremely important. So for tools, whatever tool calling is going on, whatever outputs that I'm getting from the tool, everything will be stored in the memory part. Okay. So we have built a basic tool. We have simulated an API calling also. We have connected tool to an agent also. But our tool is extremely basic. Simply returning a dictionary. That's it. Let's try to make it more complicated and let's see what are the different tricks that you have to follow to create tools in the most effective way. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.